Speaker 222 with Dogecoin and you. It's 11:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to just give a little update for anybody who's doing the copy trading in our community, who was in the Twitch tonight. I told you I'd focus more on Ethereum, and we made 2 trades with Ethereum, and I'm only doing $50 trades, and we're doing 50x. It's a great learning tool, but we did these 2 trades so you can see on the screen what we did, so it was a good night doing that. And the reason I'm showing you this is because if you're part of my copy trading or part of my futures trading, if you use my partnered link, we have a $3,000 prize pool, a prize that's going to be starting on July 1st, and it runs through July 14th, put together by BitGet. First place gets $800, second place gets $600, third place gets $500, and so on. And all you have to do is have $300 in your futures account and trade it. And the way it runs, it's not how much money you make, it's about your P&L. So your percentage. So whatever your profit percentage is, whoever has the highest percentage will take the places, obviously. So it's a great incentive for the community. It's very easy to futures trade. You go into futures trading, there's many ways to futures trade. You don't just have to do it with the USDT, like here's all the USDT coins, but you can also margin. You can go to coin margin, so you can do Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT, or USDC, but it's in USD, so you don't have to do it in Tether. And also, one of the cool things that I like about this is my spot money. I have $1,185 right now that I can sell that's in USDC converted to USDT. I actually have $51 more, so I'm going to show you how easy it is that I, for whatever reason, didn't put in there. So this is in Tether right now in the spot account. So we buy USDC and it's paired against USDT. Insufficient balance. Oh, I don't know how I put more than I had. Whoops. Oh, because I put it in the USDT spot. I have USDT. So we do that. And now the reason I do that, so now I have the, what is it? 1,236 in USDC paired against USDT. Just in case Tether crashes, we're going to make some money on USDC in that pairing. So that's how easy it is. And then obviously if you're trading futures, I only have $330 in my USDC. But then if I do it in USDT, and look, you can pair it up against BGB, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So you can do it in many different ways. Then if I'm doing USDT, I've only got, I think it's only like $50 in there if I'm not mistaken. $69. I built it up a few dollars, but it's just something we're doing. So that's what I'm doing. I want you guys to make sure that if you are trading, that you understand the contest, or if you are interested, look in the video description below, click my partnered link, and you get a bunch of free perks. I'm not even going to go through it all. You can click it, but I'm partnered with BitGet. But I've been focusing more on Ethereum, as I promised you guys. In fact, I started trading Ethereum, and I'm actually doing very well trading Ethereum, and I really like it. So what we're looking at with Ethereum, and yes, we had to get through all of that because it's important. Because if you guys are going to be in the contest or want to be in the contest, it starts July 1st, so we're running out of time. And if you've clicked my partnered link to sign up with BitGet, you're fine. That's all you had to do. No bullshit. So, I mean, what we're looking for here really is we're trying to see, first off, if we're going to break the 20-day and the 30-minute time frame. This is our first level, 1,099.8, and that's where a lot of buyers often stack. But we haven't had a retest up here at about 1,135. So we're going to see if we get one. I mean, I think we're in an Adam and Eve pattern. I really do. With Bitcoin and with Ethereum in the 4-hour time frame, it looks similar. And for anybody who knows an Adam and Eve, so round the first top, round the second top, and now we're this uptrend. We were on a decided uptrend, which is right here, but we have to back test in this area. And once we back test there and break down, that's when the Adam and Eve pattern finishes off, and then you'll come back down to the bottom. So the surface low, basically, I like to call it. So that's $908. So if we can read this properly, like I keep telling everybody, this is where the big money can be made. This is a 10 to 12% short to the downside, just in a straight bet. You don't have to do 50x leverage. You don't have to do 10x leverage. If you just did a straight bet, a straight short bet, if we can do this properly on Ethereum, it might not be, oh, it's more. Ethereum's a 16% drop if we can do this properly. So I'm saying we're back in business here, guys. It's not going to be boring in this channel anymore. We're going to do this right, but we're going to do this properly. Summer, we're looking for a back test here, and you can see the bearish cross starting in the 4-hour time frame. We've already failed this push up, so we're trying to pull back as we should, but we have a resistance point at 54.06. In the 4-hour time frame, we got the 20-day up here at 54.53, but right now we're worrying about the 20-day and the 30-minute time frame because a bunch of buyers are here, or sellers. And I believe this Adam and Eve pattern is going to play true. It's just we do have a chance at a back test here, so we might have to come up a little bit higher, and I'm not going to count it out until we get rejected by the 20-day and the 4-hour time frame on all of these. So I would anticipate it to come up to 54.39. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, and I'm not a financial advisor, so I wouldn't trust me. But if the charts are making sense, because I think when this plays out, much like the other ones with Litecoin, and if we could get it at the 20-day here, because you're going to fall through here, but at minimum it's 10.10%. But I'm saying this would come back to the bottom of the pattern too. This doesn't look as much. It's a slightly different looking pattern, so it's about 10% back down. But Ethereum looks like an Apple and Eve pattern. So does Bitcoin. So, and for anybody who doesn't know what that is, let's take a look real quick. Okay, guys and gals, so this is the Adam and Eve pattern. So basically you see the M, and this is the bearish pattern. So what we're going to do is, like I drew the line across like I showed you. Now if you prove bearish and you use that line across as resistance, at any time you're coming all the way down to the pattern formation start, which is where the W was at. So with Ethereum, or where the pattern started up, so Ethereum, we'd come back down here. You've got what looks like an Adam and Eve pattern. It really does. We got this line drawn across. Right now we're on the top side, but if we use that at the bottom, it's going to be a lot of problems here. And I think that's what's going on here. I really think that we have an Adam and Eve bearish reversal pattern here. And then if you look at Bitcoin, I know we don't look at Bitcoin a lot on this station, but we really have to look at it now. And yes, you're not going to just get, if I'm only doing 1 or 2 updates a day, you're going to get more than just fucking 3-minute updates. You're going to get these 10, 15-minute updates, and you're going to have to live with it. Because I know what to do on this station now to make it what we need to do. And a lot of you guys are now using BitGet, I found out, that are in this channel, so you can absolutely short with me. So, and I'm not talking about leverage short and not copy trading. I'm talking about shorting on the futures. And then you might be able to win some money. You might be able to win some fucking money. And $800 is nothing to, that's a lot of money. A $3,000 prize pool is a lot of money. So, I mean, look at Bitcoin. That's an Adam and Eve pattern if I've ever fucking seen it. And 19,763, if we use that as resistance at any point, where it's over. And that's only, what is that? 302, about 300 points down. I mean, I think that's what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know in the comments what you think, but this is what I think we're in. I think we're in an Adam and Eve bearish reversal pattern. And right now we're trying to hold this back test. And if we pull down here and we use that as resistance, and that's what we've already pulled down to this pattern formation. We've already pulled down to here. We just haven't hit it yet. It's 19,748. We're just basically working the back test here. We might come up to 20,544 in my opinion. So don't freak out if that happens, but that's what can happen. But everybody keeps asking me, are we going to go lower? I believe in the grand scheme we are going to go lower. Shiba. It's the same thing. We started a bearish cross in the 4-hour time frame about in the last 8 to 12 hours. And now we have a lot of problems with Shiba. And we're going to have to draw this pattern out. Man, Shiba had such potential here too. When it first broke out of this, I'll show you. And yes, it's on my phone, but my son was falling asleep, so, if I can give you guys phone updates too, I'm going to do what I have to do. Because I feel like we can do something special here now. I'm finally figuring out how to do this, because I didn't know a lot of you guys were shorting. And now I'm getting a lot of messages about you shorting and yada, 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 so we can do this right. Because I'm not longing the market anymore. Every time I long the market when it's going down, I always burn myself. but every time I short it, I kill it. So I figured out when I go long, it's just for the straight positions. And when you short it, you know, it's because we're not having our straight long positions in. Like for me, I don't think the market's going way up right now. So obviously I'm doing what I'm doing. But this is Shiba. And you can still see it's on some weird bull flag. And it's holding the 20-day here in the daily. So if you break it into the shorter time frames, we have started a bearish cross. So my estimations are, if this is a fake out, we'll break the 20-day, and then the 4-hour will play through, and then we'll have this bearish divergence just complete. But there's no guarantee. This could be a fake out. I mean, like I keep saying, there's a chance we come back to the top side on these patterns. So be careful tonight. Tonight's a very dangerous time to be betting. It really is. So that's the way with Shiba. That's what it looks like. And as long as we're below the 20-day and the 4-hour time frame, we're in some trouble. If we can get on top of it, we could somehow pull up here. It's going to be difficult, though. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be difficult. It's just we do have a little bit of uncertainty. We have some gaps that are being left as well, if you look at it in the without the Heikin-Ashi. So there is a chance that we have to come up, because we came down so quick the last couple days that, I mean, it's not terrible, though. If we break back through here, though, it's going to be a problem. But we're trying to pull up in the lower time frames. It's just, do we have enough strength to get through here with this volume? I mean, it looks like we could come up a little more with Shiba. So just watch the pattern formation, because the pattern says if we're going to pull back up, we could at least come back up here like I was saying in test 1136. It's not up that much, but it's still somewhat of a move here that you're not going to want to get caught up in. That's a 10% move. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's always the potential. We're looking, though, for Shiba in the 30-minute time frame. We're getting supported on it right now, so this could be a front runner. So as long as you're above the 20-day, we're going to see if this is a fake out or some kind of breakout here to break back up, you know, in this area we were talking about. I think we'd personally probably get rejected up here if we did come up at the 200 days. So let's see if we get a 200-day rejection on a 30-minute time frame. Hit that like button.